Yeah.
What's the, is there a big smoke puff coming on?
That's that Flint
already
Hills
here.
region.
It was so bad at 5 a.m. this morning
Oh,
when
it
I
was
was outside
horrible.
doing live shots.
You could cut
Not
it
fun.
I could scroll
like a knife.
Oh, really? Driveway and put areas, I guess.
It was horrible. Like Kansas.
Oh,
live what we do.
that's
That's
fine.
what Dunker
Yeah.
tweeted.
I
Something
get
like
like shoppers.
You're good.
I hope all the bad things happen. The state is like threatening to sue 'em over that, but
I know, but it's like a controlled burn that they do for farmers.
You
guys ready?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Erica Thomas. I'm the Public Information Office Manager here at Lincoln Police Department. We are here to give you an update about the homicide investigation from Friday, March 31st. Police Chief Teresa Ewens will be speaking. Joining her will be County Attorney Pat Condon, AC Brian Jackson in charge of investigations, and Captain Ben Miller in charge of our Criminal Investigations Unit. They will give a comment, and then you'll be able to ask questions, and then our daily media briefing will finish after that. Chief?
Good morning, everybody. 17-year-old Lincoln resident KGIN McCree is in custody for the homicide of 18-year-old Damian Brave, who died after he was shot inside a Lincoln home during a house party on Friday, March 31st. Investigative members of the Lincoln Police Department and U.S. Marshals arrested McCree without incident on Thursday afternoon in Detroit, Michigan. He is charged as an adult with first-degree murder and use of a firearm to commit a felony. We are not currently seeking any other suspects. Just to recap, officers were dispatched to a home on the 1800 block of North 27th Street around 11:30 p.m. Friday night for a report of gunshots. The investigation revealed McCree and Brave had an interaction over a bag held by the victim. That is when McCree fired multiple rounds with a handgun, hitting Brave several times. He was driven to a nearby hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. We want to extend our condolences to Brave's family and friends as they grieve his loss. It is important our community knows our department will track down suspects wherever an investigation leads, using all available resources to bring those responsible to justice. We would like to thank our investigators and officers for their quick actions throughout this investigation. We also want to thank our law enforcement partners in Michigan for their help in bringing McCree into custody. The investigation is ongoing. Those with information can call a dedicated tip line for this investigation at 402-441-7773. Or if you'd like to remain anonymous, Crime Stoppers at 402-475-3600. And with that, take any questions.
Did they know each other at all? Was there a connection, or were they just at the same park?
Right now, we believe that they did not know each other, but that's still part of the investigation, and we're looking into that.
Is he from Detroit, or does he?
A family member lives in Detroit.
And what's thought to be in the bag that, I guess, started the altercation?
We're still looking into that.
Have you found the bag?
I believe that we have, yes.
What's inside it?
We're not going to give you those details as of yet.
Can you spell his name?
First name is Kashhuan. Last name is Mccree.
So is this thought to be a robbery attempt then?
You know, right now, we're not going to necessarily go into the details of what led up to the shooting. There was an interaction in which the victim was shot because of that interaction.
Were they a student at LPS or from Lincoln?
I don't believe either one of them were currently in the school system at this point. Andrew?
have you recovered the weapon
We're still looking into that.
And do you know how many people were there at that party yet?
I do not. Like I said, our main focus is the shooting and the victim right now. As we talked about before, we're going to look at that part later. But the fact of the matter is, we were focused on the homicide and getting this individual into custody.
And can you say how many shots were fired and how many shots struck Mr. Bray?
I will let Captain Miller answer that question. Unless,
I would say that there were multiple shots fired and there were multiple injuries to the victim at this point, but the autopsy is still being completed, so.
And was there just one person that shot, or did the victim, was he also armed?
this is part of the ongoing investigation. At this point, the victim, we do not believe was armed. We have no indication that occurred.
Did this happen inside or outside the house?
Inside.
And who was the weapon registered to? Do you know yet? Or?
We don't have that information as of yet.
What day was he tracked down in Detroit again?
It was yesterday.
Thursday. Now, what was it that led you guys to Detroit?
Good investigations.
What, any idea when he might be extradited, brought back to Nebraska?
Well, as you know, every state has their own process, and so we have to go through that process and be patient. We don't have an exact date that he's going to be brought back.
Was it, I guess, interviews with folks that led you to Detroit, or was it communications, electronic records, or?
It was good investigative skills by our people that acted on tips as well as information they received. Any other questions?
Pat may have some information.
Did you want to?
Yeah, we did proceed with filing an amended complaint. He is being charged, Mr. McCree will be charged with murder in the first degree and use of a weapon to commit a felony due to his age. That murder in the first degree is a 40 to life sentence on that. He is also being charged under the felony murder, so under an attempted robbery, so first degree murder or felony murder under the attempted robbery. So the initial investigation showed that this robbery may have played a part of this, or an attempt to robbery. So to cover the basis, we did charge the first degree murder and the felony murder.
Was it 3 total felonies?
First degree murder and felony murder are in one charge.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You can go.
Okay.
On the 5th at 10:27 a.m., members of the Criminal Interdiction Unit made a traffic stop on a Dodge van with Maryland plates. When the deputy made contact, an overwhelming amount of marijuana was smelled. A probable cause search was done, and 506 pounds of marijuana was located. Brian Smits, 33 of Pennsylvania, was arrested and lodged for possession of marijuana with intent to deliver.
Where was the stop at?
I-80 eastbound, 408.
Oh,